Hello guys, Death here with a storage expansion to any kind of semi-automatic farm or block farm. So right now I am using, let's just pretend this is connected to a semi-automatic log or wood farm right here. So that's what this is right here, but this also can be used for a stone gen or cobblestone gen if you have it go down in sheets that are vertical instead of horizontal. Now, also to keep in mind that this can be chained together for another one, so you can have an expansion on the left, an expansion on the right, then an expansion on the left again. So you have more time, or maybe not time, but there's more space within the I don't know what you want to call that, but the storage area for such blocks to be processed later. So you can AFK longer in the tree farm, or you can have the stone or cobblestone gen running for little bit longer. Now, however, with this one right here, it will move the block over either one to the left or one to the right. It's going to move it one closer to this right here when it's full. And whenever you want to make this higher, so if you want to make this 8 high, currently I am showing you a 6 high version. All you need to do is put this circuit right here, or that line, this blue line, where that one is. So you'd basically get rid of this redstone and take the slabs up one more and just put this row of pistons right here. Now you would repeat this current row on the topmost row of it. So really, you would just repeat this kind of design until you reach topmost row. That is where you're going to place this redstone dust right here. But that's the only difference between that row, the top row, and the rest of the rows. So I'm going to show you this in action. So almost there. And you see it working right there. Now this will continue to push into the piston push limit, and then it's going to move over, sort of like how most other farms work right here. And it does have the maximum distance right here, so you are getting the full amount out of this piston moving them right here. But I am going to erase that, and yes, that is a bud right here, but we're going to get on to building this. To start, you want to lay out your pistons. Now I already did this right here, but wherever your line ends, so wherever the last block is, like wherever it will stop, will be right here. So what you need to do is you need to build your sticky piston one from that block, so right there on the same level as the lowest block, and on the same level as the highest block, or up to the highest possible block. So if you're using oak trees and you don't limit them, or you limit them but you like cut it off at 6 or 4 or 5 and like that, so you would have to have either 4 or 6. So unless you know it's always going to be 4, I would recommend the 6 high version of this. Now next you would want to place this row of pistons right here. I guess it's a column in this case because it's going up, but this column of pistons, now this one will just be kind of, as you see, it's just one to the side of that sticky piston, and after that you want to place 12, well, X high, so however high you want. Right now this is 6, so you want to place 6 by 12 pistons, so 6 pistons going up and 12 going over. Now that should be the piston push limit for that one right there, but this is just a huge array of pistons, and we're going to get to the redstone. Now remember that this one right here is going to be where it ends, so that's what you need to keep in mind. So after that, we're going to start with the bud. So what we have is we're going to take that block off, or else it's going to get activated. So we're going to have this right here, then we're going to have blocks like so, and we're going to build, this is a pretty simple bud that works for most designs right here. So you need a torch right here, redstone right here, and a torch right here again. So now every time a row of whatever gets pushed right here, it's going to update that torch down there. Now after that, it's more of the input line. You're going to have a redstone dust. Now this can also be a, no, yeah, it can possibly be a half slab if you want to save on resources. But I recommend full blocks for this, just because that's what I used over there. So now what you want to do is you want to build something like this. You're going to want a repeater right here, redstone and redstone. So after that, you want to kind of build up this left-right tower of half slabs right here. So the easiest way to do that is right-click on the redstone dust, move over one, down one, and break those. Place that again, and you just rinse and repeat basically. So you're going to continue until you get to this level right here, and you're going to place a block here. Now just go like this, right here, until you are right here. Yeah. So after that, you go like that, and I guess continue with the same sort of method for how you're placing the half slabs, because it's just going to be a little bit more efficient that way if you actually do that to place this one in the air. And when that's done, all you need to do is place a repeater on each one of these right here. When you finish with that, place blocks right here, here, and here. Put repeaters on them at 2 ticks delay, 2 ticks of delay. Place a block right there, there, and there. After that is done, what you want to do, since this is the topper, you want to come up like this, but you want to do that for each one. So you have something similar to this right here. Now you want to place redstone, redstone, and you also need to go down one more. So you need it right there too. You want to place redstone dust on all these, and when you get to the top row, place redstone dust right here. Now after that, what you want to do, just place some kind of solid block all the way through here in these columns, or these rows, not columns, columns are the other way. So we just got one more to go, and that should be all. Now there's only a few more things to do. Now this is important. Put a redstone repeater right here on 4 ticks of delay. That's 4. I was right clicking that block, and 4 right there. Then you'll just put redstone wire all along here, and since this is 12, that repeater should keep the signal up, and it should end like on signal strength 3 or 2, depending on if that counts as 15 right here or 14. But now it's just time to test. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place, I don't have a row to go off of, so I'll go right here, and we should see that that pushes it out right there, and everything is working. So now keep in mind, I'm going to do the 4. So if you want to change the 4 high, all you need to do is remove this row right here, all this row right here. So you'd remove these 2 rows of pistons too, and sticky pistons, and basically make the pistons 4 high instead of 6 high. Then remove all these blocks, and then after that I broke a block I needed. Once again, you place redstone here, redstone here. Now let's test to see if the 4 block high is working, and there you go. See, 4 blocks high. It works at 6 blocks high, and it can work at 8 blocks high. I'm pretty sure if the signal strength from here reaches up there, or reaches to the repeater, which I think it will. That's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that should work with 8 high. So I don't know what you need for 8 high. Maybe if you want to make use this as a stone generators or a cobblestone generator, then yeah, that would work. But there's a 4 high, there's a 6 high. This is Death signing off. See you guys next time.